Time once again for Drink of the Week. We are joined, as always, by the virtual sommelier, Jimmy Santangelo. Jimmy, thanks so much for coming in.
You got it, Ori.
Today we head south of the border for a little bit of tequila cocktail.
Yeah, we have two Vita tequila-based cocktails that we're featuring today. One down in Salt Lake City at the Metropolitan Restaurant that we call the Vita Vixen, and the other right here in your backyard in Park City called the Viva La Vida over at Silver Restaurant on Main Street.
No Coldplay references for that one, but the reason why we're using Vita Tequila is they're a Utah company.
That's right. They're a local company owning property in Mexico, bringing in their product, and we are very spoiled to be able to have their entire line here in Utah. Not many states have it.
All right, well, let's start off here with the Vita Vixen. This one has a little bit of heat to it.
Yes, it does. We have the Blanco tequila. We have a house-made jalapeno simple syrup. What you do there is you kind of make a jalapeno tea, and then with the reserved water, you add sugar. Don't do a traditional 2-to-1 part sugar to water, but do more of a half of that. You want the heat really to come through. Touch of cranberry, and then half of a lime.
All right, we will have the recipe for how to make that jalapeno simple syrup on our website, and we'll pop it up on screen in just a minute as well. Okay, so just we're making a single shot?
Yeah, we do a 1 part. We like to use that maximum amount allowable by law here in the state of the 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's 1 part. A good cocktail is always a balanced cocktail. Whether you use a little bit of alcohol or a lot of alcohol, you just want to have a balanced cocktail, and that's the key. That's what we like to preach.
All right, balance in everything, just like on Karate Kid. Now, you just gave it just a little splash of that, not too much color.
We just want to give it a little bit of color there, a little bit of cran, it really brings it out. I'm going to use a half of a squeeze of lime. That's coming through nice.
Now you're pouring this, we're mixing this part in the glass before we put it in the ice. Why?
What we want to do is when you use items such as really neutral and high sugar versus a lot of acids, you want them to be able to mix together really nice, and you want to really integrate those liquids together. If you were to just hit everything over ice, the simple syrup would go this way on a cube, the lime would go to the bottom, you know, the tequila would be going, where did everybody go? You know, you want to really integrate everything together.
Okay. And
I'm using
shake
your
it up.
favorite one.
All right. Give it the hippie shake.
All right. And if I could trouble you for the strainer to your right there.
Okay, here we go.
Thanks, sir. All right, and there you have just a little hue there.
All right, now it looks nice and cool with the ice and the pale color, but yep, it definitely has that bite on the back end. It will definitely come and.
How is it now? It kind of appears like peppery, and then is it neutral now?
And then it mellows out a little bit later. So
that's the key.
That definitely has that balance. All right, so from the Vixen to Viva La Vida, and this one looks like a lot of fun because you've got herbs and fruit.
Yeah, you do a lot of muddling with this. We're using fresh strawberries, 3 to 4 strawberries. We have mint in the pint glass you're going to muddle in, basil to the right of that, and then finishing with a splash of orange juice. And you also have a classic large ice cube there, a 2x2 cube that will strain this over for you.
Okay, take a look at that. Can we see this on this camera? All right, there we go. Beautiful. And all right, so pour me a shot.
And when muddling, you always want to muddle with the alcohol. That acidity of the alcohol really helps break down and integrate those items that you are muddling into that spirit.
Okay.
So that's a classic way to muddle.
Okay, so about 4 or 5 strawberry halves. Is that enough basil?
Yep.
All the OJ or just a
it's
splash?
about half that, just a little bit of that. Perfect.
Okay.
And then go to town with muddling. Mash it up.
Whoa.
Oops.
Oh, got a little aggressive.
Man overboard.
A little aggressive there, Ori. Gotta go easy on the muddling.
Easy on the muddling. And this really helps integrate, and you're breaking down the leaves of the basil and the mint, and it's amazing how much flavor is extracted from it. The acidity of the OJ as well as from the spirit is right now really drawing out, and the sweetness and the natural sugars in the strawberry are integrating. You can see the color changing and really going nice. Now what you want to do here, that's pretty good. You can throw that over the cocktail shaker.
Into the cocktail shaker.
And you can go ahead and just give that a little shaky shake.
Okay.
Well, you can really smell that tequila come through. And here we'll do a perfect, and we'll strain that right over the into the rocks glass. Viva la Vixen.
Viva la vida.
Viva la vida, excuse me.
Mixing our cocktails.
Look at that.
That is great. I love the iceberg of this ice cube up here.
Yeah, it's a pretty color.
Looks fantastic. Let's give her. Let's give this one a little sample. Yes.
Fresh, aromatic.
Delicious.
Isn't that nice?
You get the strawberries and the oranges. It's like a breakfast drink, and then
yeah, tequila's not for breakfast anymore. I've been saying that for years.
Breakfast of champions, right here. Jimmy, if people want to get the recipes for these, or host of any others, or learn how to make some of these, for now that you are a certified wine educator.
That's right. You can contact me at wineacademyofutah.com, or give us a telephone call at 801-486-WINE, WINE.
Jimmy, always a pleasure. Thanks so much.
Ori, enjoy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Drink of the Week is brought to you by Butchers and by these fine sponsors.